Hello, Chelsea fans. Today, according to the latest update from Chelsea, the Blues squad continues its hard training. Enzo Maresca continues to provide the best direction according to his strategy. And Levi Colwill was also seen starting training in purple and orange shoes. This training video only focuses on Levi Colwill and occasionally gives his opinion regarding the coaching progress carried out by Enzo Maresca. On the other hand, as seen in several, there is Mark Guiu, Romeo Lavia, and Christopher Nkunku, and several other players behind. Meanwhile, in another photo, there are Armando Broja and Angelo Gabriel. There is Renato Vega and academy player George, who is still 18 years old. In another photo, there are Malo Gusto and Andre Santos, accompanied by the coaching staff. Keep up the enthusiasm for Chelsea. Keep up the enthusiasm for Chelsea fans. Never get bored of supporting your favorite team. Now let's move on to other Chelsea news. Chelsea will reportedly reward Cole Palmer for his shock debut with a gradual pay rise in a bid to keep him at the club for the next decade. The 22-year-old completed a £42.5 million move to Stamford Bridge from Manchester City last summer and went on to record 33 goal contributions in 33 Premier League games. The attacking midfielder continued this form at the European Championships despite limited playing time and scored in the final after assisting Ollie Watkins' semi-final winner against the Netherlands. Palmer signed a 7-year contract, believed to be worth around £80,000 per week. That figure puts him in the lowest salary range for a first-team star, especially considering his contribution to the squad. With that in mind, according to The Telegraph, the Blues will reward his performances with gradual pay rises, and they believe this will keep him at the club for another 10 years. Cole Palmer will be rewarded for his outstanding performances for club and country over the last 12 months. Chelsea do not intend to make this adjustment public. Instead, they will reportedly work closely with Cole and his representatives when the time comes. Blueco decides to fire Patrick Vieira. Those in charge have decided that changes are needed at the helm, with Strasbourg's official Twitter site confirming that the decision has been made that Patrick Vieira has been sacked. The former Crystal Palace boss has only been in charge for just over a year, but it is thought that a new coach is needed before the next season starts. While the candidate for the role is currently unknown, it is safe to assume they will be looking for someone who plays football similar to what Chelsea want to do. Argentina's vice president defends Enzo Fernandez in racism controversy. FIFA is investigating a video circulating on social media showing members of the Argentina national team singing about French players in a way the French Football Federation said was racist and discriminatory. The FFF said on Monday it would lodge a complaint with Global Soccer's governing body over the video, in which Argentina's players sing about French forward Kylian Mbappe's African ancestry. The video was uploaded by Enzo Fernandez on Instagram amidst his team's celebration following their 1-0 win over Colombia to win the Copa America. Argentine Vice President Victoria Villarruel defended Fernandez and his team, saying she would not tolerate the actions of a colonialist country. Wrote Villarruel in his account on "We never had colonies or second-class citizens. We never impose our way of life on anyone. But we also won't tolerate it if they do that to us. Enzo, I support you, Lionel Messi. Thank you for everything. Argentines always hold your head high." Toni Kroos shares his opinion on the Marc Cucurella incident. Marc Cucurella was one of the Blues players to return as winners of the competition, beating Cole Palmer and Conor Gallagher as part of the Spanish side. Cucurella was booed every time he touched the ball in the last 2 matches by German fans who remained in the tournament after being knocked out. In Germany's defeat to Spain, a shot that hit a Chelsea defender in the hand was not awarded as a penalty for Germany. Toni Kroos has stated on the podcast Einfach mal Lupen that he has changed his mind about the incident in recent days. Kroos was not happy with Cucurella's handball. Toni Kroos said, "To this day I'm happy. I didn't see it at all. I couldn't see that it was a relatively clear handball, so I wasn't angry with the referee at the time. Of course, I paid attention to the referee afterwards. He argued that he should not look. I was just angry when I saw him afterwards. Let's leave things as they are. On the pitch, I was wrong to trust the referee Taylor. I think I should have at least looked at him. However, I think the problem was that I knew that if I looked at him, he would give it away. The referees themselves don't know 100% what the interpretation is. In the end, we had no choice but to accept it. Javier Mascherano defends Enzo Fernandez. A video uploaded by Chelsea's Enzo Fernandez has sparked a perfect storm of racism. Javier Mascherano has defended Enzo Fernandez and his Argentina teammates, insisting that a racist song they sang about the French footballer had been taken out of context. In a video posted on social media by Fernandez following Argentina's Copa America win on Sunday, the Chelsea star and some of his international teammates can be heard singing a controversial song that appears to claim that the French players are from Angola or have Nigerian mothers and father Cameroon. The recording subsequently sparked outrage across the football world, with the French Football Federation describing the song as racist and discriminatory, and Fernandez's Chelsea teammate Wesley Fofana accusing him of unbridled racism. Mascherano defended Fernandez, insisting his compatriot was not racist, said the former Liverpool and Barcelona star to Ole. If there is anything that is not Argentinian, it is racist. Far from it. If there is one thing that characterizes our country, it is its inclusive nature. In Argentina, people from all over the world live, and we treat them as they should. I know Enzo. He's a great guy, and he doesn't mind it. What happens is that often during celebrations, parts of the video can be taken out of context. You have to understand the culture of each country and know that sometimes what we think is a joke can be misinterpreted elsewhere. With a trip to the United States just around the corner, here are 5 young players fans should keep an eye on. 1. George, age 18. Position, winger. 18-year-old Tyreek George, usually deployed as a right-footed left winger, amassed 9 goals and 6 assists in just 13 under-18 Premier League appearances last year, and displayed intelligence that suggests he is ready to play regularly at a higher level. 2. Josh Akimpong, age 18. Position, right back or center back. He is an ideal reverse wing-back candidate and could easily fit into Maresca's squad. Chelsea fans first saw Akimpong last season when he made a fine senior debut in a 2-0 win over Tottenham in May, but there should be plenty more opportunities in the coming weeks. 3. Ish Samuel Smith, age 18. Position, left back or center back. Samuel Smith is a technically gifted fullback and has a large frame that would allow him to slot in at center back, although he may not have the height typically required to play at center back in senior football. 4. Keanu Dyer, age 17. Position, midfielder. Dyer was a regular for the under-21s last season, despite only turning 17 in November, playing a disciplined role in midfield against players often 4 years his senior. He even caught the eye of Mauricio Pochettino and spent 4 games on the bench for the senior team towards the end of last season. It may still be too early for Dyer to become a regular part of the senior squad, but the 17-year-old is already performing well beyond expectations and showing exactly why he is rated as one of the best midfielders in England at his age. 5. Bashir Humphreys, age 21. Position, centre-back. The 21-year-old has 2 very fast-moving feet and is very comfortable with the ball at his feet. When you consider that Maresca is skilled at playing from the back and breaking through defensive lines with clever passes, this could attract attention